Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is... The Rainbow Warriors will kick it away to start. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Air Force's offense will have the football first. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And, David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games. The team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and block out all the noise.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
The Falcons will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. At midfield, trying to turn it upfield. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Rainbow Warriors offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
Davis will throw. A strike downfield. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Catch in the middle, it's Booth. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors are marching down the field. He'll keep it himself. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Back to pass on second down. Dumps it to the back. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Off the play fake. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. And the Falcons will hustle to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll try to move the chains on the ground. There he goes. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And not great blocking up front. They're struggling to get the running game going. And tell you what, they got to find something. Last week it was a bad performance, and this offense has got to get some momentum early in this game and find something that they do really, really well and someone they can count on.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Off play action on first down. Quickly out to the tight end.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Going with the ground game left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Falcons will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin side. My goodness. They'll ride the hot hand. Gets it past the marker. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. They'll run it from the gun. They open the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the back. All the way out across the 45-yard line, marking out of bounds at the 46. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Davis looking to pass. A little screen to the running back. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Can't hang on across the middle on first down, and maybe he was worried about the shot he was going to take. They'll go to the toss. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught downfield. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Tight end now in motion. The give to the back. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though, and you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Booth. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll give them an early 6-0 lead.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Lets it go. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's going for the big play. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch. It's Knox. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. They'll go to the ground. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the 1st quarter. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Johnson. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. And the Falcons want to pick up the tempo.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Soft spot in the middle. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Got the 1st down and more. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. To the ground. He's got it again. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Out of the gun. The running back has it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Falcons. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Virginia Tech has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside Lane Stadium. They're up by 6 over James Madison.
Davis will throw.
We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking to fire. Gets it out quickly. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Unloads to the wideout. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. He fires a bullet to the right. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Falcons want to crank the tempo. Shotgun snap on third down. He's got the tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no-huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he's sacked. A big play on fourth down to stop this drive.
Well, that play never had a chance. On fourth down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on fourth.
The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They've had a couple of productive drives, but they've had to settle for field goals in 2 of their 3 previous possessions, Jesse.
Yeah, this is an offense that takes a lot of pride in execution, and they feel like they should have scored a touchdown every single drive. So while it's been good, not great, David, just execute a little bit better, and they can put this one in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think you point that out. We went all the way down the field on 2 of our first 3 drives and got field goals. Now, just a little bit.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He'll pull it on the read. Ball is loose. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They go to the ground. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He's got it on the run. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Falcons come to the line in the hurry-up. Gonna swing it on second down. On the run, still looking. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. Touchdown, Air Force! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford that. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, another negative play for this offense. You've had the turnovers. You're throwing in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback, and they got to take care of the football. There's step 1 and 2.
And the Rainbow Warriors now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Davis looking to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harris. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Rainbow Warriors are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Looking downfield on first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well, and they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. The play-action fake. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Looking down the middle. That's caught. It's Harris. Makes the grab and knocked down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Davis will throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And how about the true freshman? We've heard about this guy. We heard he's got a chance to be really, really good. Talking with coaches this week, and he gets his first sack. Listen, guys, I'm a pass rusher. Everybody remembers their first sack.
And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. No good. Boy, they could have used that field goal to draw a little closer, but still an 8-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's long. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Knox. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads it left. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Gonna take a shot. Makes a grab on the shot. He's at the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Warriors!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They opt to go for 2 to try to tie it up right now. Davis looking to pass. He's got it in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. The Falcons in the hurry-up. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
3rd down coming.
Quarterback on the keeper. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And the Falcons line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the returner will be brought down. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right. Grabbed in the middle, it's Harris. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 3rd down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. Fires to the right. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down. And the Rainbow Warriors will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Wide receiver comes in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Knox. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on first down from the 30.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Yeah, and that's the hard thing about these QBs that can move and run all over the place and give you so many options is that didn't even look like much, but he chews up so much yardage and gets those little gains that just death by 1,000 cuts that continue to happen with this offense.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Falcons will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
The Rainbow Warriors trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Davis will throw. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but still a good gain. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Here comes the heat. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down. And the Rainbow Warriors will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
That's caught. It's Knox. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. This offense says it's 4-down territory, taking a chance from the 43. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't hang on, it's incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit and didn't hang on to the football. Using his legs, it's Adams. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. Trying play action. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Hawaii! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Two teams inside the Big 12 squaring off today, and it's now a final. Here's a quick recap. Baylor sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the fourth quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in Waco. That's how much they took the crowd out of it. Fun one in the Big 12, man. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for bowl position.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll move the wide receiver. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Falcons headed quickly to the line. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And that defensive touchdown all started with getting pressure on the quarterback. It was the hit on the QB that forced the errant throw. That was an easy interception and an easy pick six.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the upright. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Air Force 14.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. To the air on first down. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
The Falcons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He'll keep it himself. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Falcons will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the returner is stopped. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Rainbow Warriors can really attack on this second and short. From the gun, running back gets the give. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Fires on the move. Catch in the middle, it's White. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hawaii. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's McNeil. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
The Falcons want to move quickly. Now the play fake. He's taking the shot. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over, and maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell me.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
And the Falcons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
3rd down.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It's complete to the right. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down.
7-yard line. Brings up.
On 4th down, looking to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Davis looking to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Power football with the run. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Rainbow Warriors send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
The Falcons now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Working that wide receiver screen. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up. Great place to start for this offense. Rides the back on the option, the give. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They'll run play action. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Kick is in the air. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Dumps it off in the flats. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Falcons are in the hurry-up.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not...
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Off play action. Rushes on him. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Falcons decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Pulls it in, it's White. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They send 4 receivers onto the field, 2 to the right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 6. Davis will throw. Punts it out of the air. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down. The give, and tick, 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 tick. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. And the spin move bought him a little time, just not a lot of yardage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, it's White. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. On the ground, it's Adams. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. And the Rainbow Warriors kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter